Hi, my name is Geeta Sidhu-Robb, and today I want to talk about something that actually is so difficult for all of us, and that is actually eating slowly. The thing about weight loss is we go through what are we going to eat, what are we not going to eat, how do we give up, what is the kind of stuff, when is it, how is it, intermittent fasting, keto diets, a million other options. And there's one really simple thing to do that is not only good for weight loss, but generally just so healthy for you. And that is actually to eat much slower. And the funny thing about eating really much slower is that a few things happen. The primary of which is that you actually get full much faster. That's why when you end up bolting food, you end up eating food. You eat a lot more than you want to, and you feel really quite sick and full at the end of it, and you think, oh, that was a bit much. I overate. But when you eat slowly, overeating is just not even an option. It just doesn't happen. So when I say eat slowly, what I'm saying is that, for example, there is kind of the old-fashioned way of eating, which I feel like we just don't do quite so much anymore, and that is taking a plate and putting a plate on a table and sitting down and eating, as opposed to eating in front of a TV or eating with, on a sofa or eating in any place. And the reason that works is because what it actually does is it makes eating an event, and your brain and your body sign up for that event. Now, it takes an entire 20 minutes for your brain and your stomach to speak to each other about how full you actually are at any time. Now, if your average meal is being done in 5 to 7 to 10 minutes, your body's not getting the message that it's full and that it doesn't need to continue to eat. So you can see that if you actually have a meal that does last up to 20 minutes, it's a very good way to eat, because it makes your body actually think, oh, hang on a minute, do I really need any more food? So you're actually getting full in real time. The other benefit about this is that when you eat really slowly, your body releases a lot of saliva. And the saliva means that you start to break down the food already in your mouth, and that leads to a whole host of benefits. You end up not with very little bloating, you end up not so constipated, and you end up pre-digesting foods that your stomach has to do only what it was meant to do, which is the process of digesting after your saliva has worked in your mouth. So try it. It gives you the opportunity not just to eat in a more healthy way, but it also means that you can then eat things that we don't normally eat as much of, like salad, because they're longer, they take more time to eat. And carrots and beans and all this the crunchy food, which actually you need because it gets your digestive juices going. And what that means is that when the saliva kicks in and starts to work in your mouth, your stomach starts to prepare itself to digest your food. Eat more slowly and see how it works. You eat actually about half what you would eat when you eat very quickly. Let me know if that works for you down the phone. What are the techniques that you've used?